your paws up, 'cause you were born this way, baby. My mama told me when I was young, we're all born superstars. She rolled my hair, put my lipstick on, in a glass of her boudoir. There's nothing wrong with loving who you are, she said, 'cause he made you perfect, babe. So hold your head up, girl, and you'll go far. There's an umbrella to say, I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause I make no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't hurt yourself and regret, just love yourself and you said, I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Oh, there ain't no other way, baby, I was born this way. Baby, I was born this way. There ain't no other way, baby, I was born this way. Right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't be a drag, just be a queen. Don't be a drag, just be a queen. Don't be a drag, just be a queen. Give yourself prudence and love your friends. Subway kid, rejoice the truth. In the religion of the insecure, I must be myself, respect my youth. A different law is not a sin. Believe capital H I am. Hey, I love my life, I love this record and me, I'm on it, rolling by eyes. I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause I make no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't hurt yourself and regret, just love yourself and you said, I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Oh, there ain't no other way, baby, I was born this way. Baby, I was born this way, born this way. There ain't no other way, baby, I was born, I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't be a drag, just be a queen. Whether you're broke or evergreen, you're black, white, beige, chola descent, you're Lebanese, you're Orient. Whether life's disabilities left you outcast but leader teased, rejoice and love yourself today, 'cause baby, you were born this way. No matter gay, straight or bi, lesbian, transgender life, I'm on the right track, baby, I was born to survive. No matter black, white or beige, chola or Orient made, I'm on the right track, baby, I was born to be brave. I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause God made no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't hurt yourself and regret, just love made you cry, boys. Saw your face, heard your name, gotta get with you. Girls like boys do. Nothing new, isn't this what we came? Tell me if you feel it too. Tell me, girls like boys do. Nothing new,
Hello, how is everybody? How is oh my god, I'm spazzing, my model is spazzing. Hold on. Calibrate. There we go. Hello, how is everybody? Happy Pride, Happy Pride to all my viewers. How are you?
soft touch.
Hi, how are you doing, Patch? How are you doing? Am I far away? Am I really far away? Oh my god. Is this better? So this is gonna be a special stream. Gonna we definitely try to go in on really emphasizing our our centering of queerness and transness in our content. That is so weird. Like, I'm not sure what is going on. Like, my uh hello, how are you doing? Don't tell me this is. Is this better? Is this better? Oh my god, it did the thing. It did, dude. It did the thing. Yes, Aurelia, that is exactly what it did. Thank you. Yes, Aurelia, that is exactly what it did. I realized it right before you said it. Yes. Yes, it did the default. So it basically defaulted my mic to my webcam mic. So obviously that is going to be much farther away. So to start off this, yeah, I was like, oh my god, did it not? Don't tell me it did the fucking thing. Thank you. So what we are gonna start off with is, let's see if this works well.
Hey guys, welcome to Hip Hughes History, where I'm gonna get all gay on you. Not in a creepy way. We're gonna take a look in this episode at the 1969.
We are basically gonna do a little overview of Stonewall.
Beginning of the 20th century.
Kind of not just like the event itself, but the but the history leading up to it. So without further ado,
Alright, there's not too much gay history in American history prior to World War I, mainly because everything is so closeted and secretive. But we do, in 1912, have an incident called the Portland Vice Scandal, which occurred in Portland, Oregon, when a young man who was arrested for shoplifting seemed to blame a couple older gay men on what he had done. And bada boom, bada bing, the next thing you know, we have a forced sexual sterilization bill in Portland.
how does this look? How does this look?
They would sexually sterilize you. In the 1920s, we have Harvard University creating secret courts to out gay professors and gay students.
Yeah, as you can hear.
Fire them from their jobs. And in World War I, the U.S. Army created what was called a blue discharge, which
Hold on.
there was no rule that you could be gay. This was a way of
Hold
getting
on.
soldiers, and the blue discharge were used in both World War I.
I was using the browser source, but I think I'm gonna use like a. I think I'll just go ahead and use the window capture instead. Yeah, that's better. How do you?
history where I'm going to get all gay on you. Not in a creepy way. We're going to take a look in this.
Yeah, this is better.
1969.
Sadly, it's not gonna be big because I still want like the rest of my
Beginning of the 20th century, so we can find out what's going on.
Yeah, I still want like the rest of my screen to show.
All right, there's not too much gay history in American history prior to World War I, mainly because everything is so closeted.
But this should be better.
But we do in 1912 have an incident called the Portland Vice.
How is this? How is this?
Which occurred in Portland, Oregon, when a young man who was arrested for shoplifting seemed to blame a couple of old gay men on what he had done. And bada boom, bada bing, the next thing you know, we have a forced sexual sterilization bill in Portland. So if you were caught being gay, they would sexually sterilize you. The 1920s, we had
Yep, it was very rough in those days.
secret courts to out gay professors and gay students and expel them and fire them from their jobs. And in World War I, the U.S. Army created what was called a blue discharge, which, because there was no rule that you couldn't be gay, this was a way of getting rid of gay soldiers. And the blue discharge were used in both World War I and World War II. And actually, the GI Bill specifically eliminated people that had blue discharges from receiving any kind of
Is this
benefits
better?
from the GI Bill. In the Roaring '20s, we actually have kind of a flourishing of gay culture because everything was kind of pushed under the ground because of prohibition. So you have speakeasies in major cities that are making it easier for gays to get together, to drink, to dance, to do those types of things because the police don't know what's going on. And then in 1924, we have the first gay society. It's a temporary gay society called the Society for Human Rights that was founded by Henry Gerber in Illinois. They actually produced a couple pamphlets called
Interesting.
Friendship and Freedom, and that lasted for about a month
like
before somebody turned them in for being gay, and they all got arrested.
Yeah, it was
But
like
really,
literally a
after World War
police
II,
state for like
we
being
had
gay.
the
Like
explosion
for
of
so long, it was like
Red Scare.
literally
And
police state level.
homosexuals are being included on these lists with communists because they are thought to be more susceptible to blackmail. But there certainly is also an anti-gay discriminatory thing going on there.
That was
The
such a
FBI,
that was such an
police, State
excuse. Like,
Department, even the
oh
post
wow,
office is
we're
tracking
gonna like
anybody thought to be
oppress this
suspected of
minority
homosexual
group.
and keeping their
What do you
names out.
mean they're
Between
sympathetic to
1947 and
communism?
1950, there were over 4,000
What do you mean they're
discharges from the US
sympathetic to
Army for being
communism?
gay, and over 400 state employees, government employees that were fired from their jobs for being gay. So this brings us to right around 1950. I think it's time that we got a real organization. So one of the pioneers of the gay rights movement is Harry Hay. Harry Hay in 1950 created the Mattachine Society. And you'll notice a lot of these groups, including the lesbian group that was founded around the same time, the builders of Delitas, the DOB. They're not including gay and lesbian in their names because they're trying to kind of keep it subversive. It was almost like a Mason society.
Yeah, basically hiding our power level. We really had to hide our power level in those days.
But everything is on the up and up. They're actually battling stereotypes.
Yeah.
They don't like the idea of queens and cross-dressers and transgenders.
Yeah, unfortunately, like trans people kind of have to be pushed out for the sake of respectability politics. Respectability politics.
In 1965, the Mattachine Society in D.C. under Frank Carney staged the first gay protest in the United States. There's a picture of it right there. And you can see that they're in dresses and they're in suits and they're acting very normal.
Yep,
Even
that was
people
that was the route all these organizations take.
protesting because they didn't think that putting it in people's faces was the best way to get any movement on that. We also have the American Psychiatric Association in 1952 putting homosexuality on a list of mental diseases. And the study that they used to make that declaration was on a study of mental patients who were gay. So
Yep, there's the conversion therapy kicking in.
mental patients. Actually, Evelyn Hooker, a psychiatrist, did her own study in 1956 released to the American Psychiatric Association that showed that there was no difference in mental deficiencies between heterosexuals and homosexuals. But the APA, the American Psychiatric Association, is going to keep homosexuality on a list of diseases from 1952 to 1973. We have a little bit of movement in the Supreme Court. The first Supreme Court gay case is One Inc. versus Olson in 1958.
And you know, in this, what we're kind of seeing is that you're having progress and you're having a reversal of progress. Like all of a sudden, you have all these studies coming out saying, "Oh,
It's kind of a landmark victory because now they can communicate through mail. That's a big deal because they can can start to network and create larger organizations. In 1966, we have our first real act of civil disobedience that doesn't get a lot of press. It's called the Compton cafeteria riots, and this is mainly the transgender community, but the police in Compton went into this restaurant where the workers had called them because these people were being gay and they wanted to be served, and one of the transgender women threw a cup of coffee in one of the cops' face, and the next thing you know, there was a melee and chaos, and they were ripping things up and burning
Broke,
things up.
throwing the first brick, woke, throwing the first cup of coffee.
Primus for Greenwich Village, 1969. So Greenwich Village is kind of in the heart of rebel territory, right? This is where the beatniks made their path, and you have gay beatniks like William Burroughs and Allen Ginsberg, who were openly writing about homosexuality in the 1950s. But in the early 1960s, the mayor of New York City, Robert Wagner, actually began cracking
Today I
down
learned that the first brick was actually a cup of coffee.
and it's important to understand that these aren't gay-owned bars. The mob owns these bars. But because it's the 1964 World Fair coming up and Wagner wants to clean up the city, they are basically entrapping people. They are throwing people in jail left and right in order to clean up the city. And even when Mayor John Lindsay was elected,
Clean up the city.
the New York State Liquor Authority still was going after bars serving gays because they claimed that they couldn't give a license to any bar that was disorderly. And because homosexuals considered to be disorderly, they weren't going to serve them. This led to the 1966.
Doing fine, doing great, doing great. Nice to see you. Happy Pride. Happy Pride. Yes, let's, like, oh, the gays are disorderly. Yeah, like, this is Calvin Ball. This is like the exact same kind of Calvin Ball that transphobes and queerphobes do today. They make up definitions and then use them to beat us with.
Civil rights, non-violence kind of methodology, but it's not gaining traction. So this brings us to the late 1960s and the Stonewall Inn on Christopher Street, which is a mob bar. It was owned by the Genovese family, and everybody knew it as the gay bar in the city. But it didn't have liquor license. They washed their glasses in a tub in the back. The toilets were overflowing. There were no fire exits, and they were paying off police every week to keep themselves open. And even by paying the police off, they were still getting raided once a month. But they were being tipped off by the police, so the raids were almost like a kind of formal event that everybody knew about. But there's a lot of reasons why people think that the police went to close down the Stonewall in June 28, 1969. But the theory that I keep hearing over and over is that the mob was making more money on blackmailing the patrons of the Stonewall Inn, like stockbrokers and stuff, and they weren't ready to give kickbacks to the police. So the police kind of had enough with the Genovese family. So they made an unannounced raid on June 28, 1969 at about 1:20 in the morning. There were about 205 people at the Stonewall, and the way that the raids would normally work is first there was a peephole. You couldn't get into the bar unless the bouncer saw you, recognized you, some kind of idea that you were gay. But the police just announced they were police, and they
Thank you, thank you.
And the way they
Yes,
usually did it was
it's
they would
Billy
let
very
you go.
frilly and
If you had
pastel.
ID, they would let you go. If you didn't have ID, or if you were a woman wearing man's clothes or a man wearing women's clothes, you were going to get arrested. But for some reason, things didn't go smoothly that night. There's claims that the cops were sexually harassing some of the lesbians, touching them inappropriately. Some of the transgender women in the bar started to kind of talk back. Men were refusing to show their ID. And because some of the patrol wagons hadn't arrived yet, they were lining people up. And there were like 100, 150 people lined up. And there were about 200 or 300 people in the crowd outside that was growing. And this is a spontaneous event. This was not planned. So there's a lot of reasons why it probably happened. People were probably just bottled up with anger and frustration, and this was the opportunity. But there was a lesbian named Storme Delarory who, when she was arrested and she was going back out to the car, she shouted to the crowd, "Why don't you guys do something?" And that was the trigger. And suddenly the place erupted. Coins and stones started getting thrown at the cops. The cops started backing up from these mob of 200 and 300 gay people. They pushed them back into the bar. The police had to retreat, and they grabbed a couple people they had arrested, including David Van Ronk, the famous folk singer, who's not gay, but because he's a member of kind of the beat community and the anti-police protest community, he's there. And suddenly he's in the bar with about 10 cops, trapped as this mob outside tries to get in. They're breaking windows, they're burning garbage and sticking it into the windows, and they eventually pull a meter off the ground and they use it as a battering ram to break the door down. So now that they're backed up in the bar,
That's pretty intense. That's pretty intense.
Like a full-blown riot. And the story is
that's
that
pretty
transgender
intense.
women lined the streets as the TPF came, and they started doing the Rockefeller kick line, yelling, "We are the Stonewall girls. We wear our hair in curls. We don't wear underwear. We show our pubic hair." The cops probably didn't like that, and that's when they took out the batons and they started beating heads. And it's kind of the geography that allowed this riot to happen, or the building patterns. There's tons of like crooked alleyways and places to hide. But from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock that morning, it was like Keystone Cops. They're running around trying to arrest people. There's hundreds, maybe 1,000 people now that are rioting and burning and turning police cars over. And then about 4 in the morning, it quieted it down. But the next night, people started arriving early. They were graffitiing the walls next to the Stonewall with terms of gay pride. And that night,
I was just adjusting my camera.
Again, and they had another riot for about 4 hours, chasing people around and confrontations and people getting beat up. It rained the next couple days. That was a Monday and Tuesday. There was a small event where the Village Voice had printed an anti-gay kind of slant on that story, and about 1,000 people showed up at the Village Voice offices, threatening to burn them down. And then that Wednesday night, there was one more night of riots.
It doesn't
Really,
actually as high as it can go.
gay people after that, at least in that area, are not going to go back into the closet. And after Stonewall, we start getting
Like, this is-
organizations with gay in their titles, and the Gay Liberation Front and the Gay Activist Association.
Right, we basically like
to
dropped
take a
like
very more
fuck it,
aggressive
we're gonna
role
like
trying to
be
change the tide of
out.
anti-gay discrimination.
Like that was the point where it's like, fuck this, we're gonna be
Show
out.
reporters' faces and ask them questions about, gay rights and such like that. But really, what's going to make this
Nope, I
memorable
turned it up on OBS, I turned it up on
June
everything.
28th, 1970, where we have the first gay pride parade in New York City, and then by the next year, it's spreading across the country. And really, now
Actually, let me try the.
like it or not. So we hope that you learned something about Stonewall, and we certainly thank you for
I'm
watching.
sorry if it was too quiet, but yes.
You can do that right there with that big red button. It's crazy. There's like 400 videos. You could watch it forever, and then you would probably not want to watch it anymore. But either way, thanks a lot, guys. Remember, where attention goes, energy flows, and we'll see you next time that you press my buttons.
But yep, that was one video, and then we will do a little review of Marsha Johnson. Oh, this one feels like so much louder. I think it was just that video that was very
know
quiet.
Who Marsha P. Johnson is, to be able to connect the present with the past. I first heard about Marsha P. Johnson when I was about, I want to say 17. I learned about Stonewall and,
What's interesting about like the modern queer
protest
movement is that
and how the summer
there's still like a lot of like
69
downplaying of like,
changed
or like
everything moving
not
forward
as much
with
like
queer rights.
emphasis on
About
like
Marsha
black queerness and black
made me
transness.
feel a little
Like
less
a lot of the community does
alone
get
in
coded
the
as like
world.
heavily white, which is kind of problematic.
She took it
because like
upon herself with other trans women to look out for the
because
sex
we
workers,
as
make sure
black
they
trans
had,
women
make
have
sure
been the
they
leaders
had
of
what
this.
they needed. And the way Marsha operated was, if I had it, you had it.
what's crazy is that you have TERFs trying to say she wasn't trans. You have TERFs trying to say, oh, she identified as a gay man. Like, she was on HRT. She was on HRT.
I believe she had found a place to stay. And with that,
she was talking about getting SRS. Like,
but she
come the fuck on.
5-8 other people. You know, and basically was just like, you know, if I'm free, we all free.
Skip is wild.
I remember reading about her death. It didn't feel right that she would commit suicide and her body just happened to be found in, I believe, the Hudson River. I believe she was murdered, and because she was black and trans, the police didn't care. I know for a fact that if this were a white cisgender woman, they would be searching far and wide to find out what happened. But because she's black, trans, and a sex worker, because she, according to them, was just at the bottom of the barrel, they did not care. Marsha, to me, is a reminder to keep walking in my truth.
That is so real.
Even when the road gets hard, you know,
that is
even
100%
when the odds
real.
are stacked up against me. Do not care for black trans women once we die, once we become a hashtag. Start caring now, today, in this minute.
And there we go. Okay. All right. Yeah, like TERFs are fucking wild. Like they will make up shit. Like it's crazy how crazy, like how hard they'll go to lie. Like and you're from the UK, so you're like on the front lines of that specific kind of transphobia. We are dealing more with the Christian conservative, like real like masculinity transphobia. So like, but which is interesting because their transphobia is like they have to lie about being feminist. Like they have to lie that they're liberal, that they're leftist, that they're feminist because and to smuggle their BS into the mainstream. Like they have to lie to make that remotely viable. And all we can do is keep going. All we can do is keep going. So with that, we're gonna take a tiny little break, and then we will move over to the actual games we're playing to play. Hello, I am back. Hi, Felindria. Hi, Fel. It is nice to see you. Okay, so for the first game we're gonna play today, we're actually gonna get back into a game that I started before, but I felt like it'd be good to pick this up for Pride Month. Super, super lesbian animal RPG. This is like one of the cutest games I've ever played, honestly. Like, it is so unapologetically gay. And there's like 2 trans girls in it already. It's also like just a very silly game. Okay. No problem. Yes, it's very cute. I hope you have a good stream, by the way. That is just the truth. That is just objective truth. Yes, you can kiss your girlfriend mid-battle. I would absolutely kiss Aurelia mid-battle. Actually, that was maybe a bad move. You probably don't want to use Frost on the snow. Oh, that wasn't so bad. I was expecting like heal or something. Nice, we got money. Nice. Okay, so I think... So we have a little more information. Also, that is definitely not a bridge. That definitely will not turn into a bridge at some point. Please. I think this is really trying to say that if we go in there, we'll get insta-clapped. And getting insta-clapped would kind of suck. Let's see how this goes. Whatever, this is some nice damage. We love finding stuff. We love finding stuff. Oh, these flower crowns are really good, actually. I think we need to go back and rest at some point, though. Oh no, we failed. Yeah, it could. Yeah, it actually has like kind of that. Yeah, it has very much like a Stardew vibe. Even though it's an RPG, it does have a bit of a Stardew vibe. I like how it has the Millennial S. Yeah, this week maybe go back to town. Might be the best idea to go back to town and like restore our HP, our MP, because we're actually like not topped off at all. one. Maybe just do normals. Ooh, second aid. I wonder what that does. As you can tell, this is a town full of dorky. This is a town full of dorky queer kids. It sounds like my kind. It sounds like my type of place. Cute. Happy Pride Month, Dehona. Welcome. Welcome. Happy Pride to you. I'm so happy to see you. Oh my god. What should I do? What should I do? Should I be a good girl or should I be a bad girl? Good girl or bad girl? Bad girl? Good girl. Actually, let me save first. That's what you should do. If only we could save before making big decisions in life. Oh, oh my god! No! I got one-shotted. I got one-shotted. I never stood a I never stood a chance. Oh, this is nice. Especially since she's the healer. I'm gonna get this just to experiment. Okay, we have to go back to our house so we can so we can not be tired. Speaking of, cute cat. I kind of want a cat. Yes, it is actually. It is in fact an RPG Maker game. Oh yes, true. I always forget to change my category when playing multiple games. I literally always forget. Like, that is the one thing I consistently do. Also, I totally forgot how to, like, rest. I'm just gonna go ahead and be on brand and blame ADHD for this. Oh, that's really strong. Enemy and amename. Oh, that is a tongue twister. Oh my god. It is such a tongue twister. Please. Claire is so lonely. I feel so bad for her. Cute flag. Oh. I mean, not me. I did it on purpose. Think of the children. I forgot how to, like, actually heal. Oh, this here, that's how you rest. Let me add a few of these. Oh, that's so sad. Also, it's spending more time with somebody makes you like them less. Then yeah. I relate to being a broke millennial. This game is full of relatable content. Alright, let's advance the story up just a little bit. Okay, we already went down this path. We already went this way. So I guess only way to go is this way. Oh wait, or not. Are we gonna get lost in the cute pastel gay game? course we are. Okay, I think we needed to go into the mountains. Alright, this should take them out. Nice. We like money. What is this? Yo, what is this? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Where are we? The astral plane. Telling from the rainbows. Is this like even gayer than the rest of the game? Cute. Right, basically. Okay, we have another save point. Okay, actual serious fight. Okay, the trash kills the bird. That is good to know. could be worse though. That did some damage. Also, this music is pretty nice. Oh shit, we summoned the fuck. And we summoned the trash. That's unfortunate. That's not good. I think you want to guard when it says it's charging up for a spell. Wait. I'm looking at what? How could you do this to me? Oh my god, I'm so trolled. I'm actually so trolled. Please. Okay, we should be able to finish this moment. It's less than fortunate, actually. We almost got it though. Bye. See you around. Taro, hi Barrow, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Happy Pride, girly. Happy Pride. What have you been up to? What have you been up to today? I know you streamed, Night Ring yesterday, I believe. Sadly, I'm not able to play that for now. But it looks really fun. Okay, we have a few tiers of revival. Let's open that chest over there. I think there's another path that I didn't take. So I'll check that out before we take that. I'm glad you had fun. How does it differ from like base Elden? How does it differ from like base Elden Ring? Like in terms of like the game loop and everything. Like how does it? If I get the job that I'm like angling for, like if I get the job that I interviewed for, or at least one of them, then I'm just gonna buy it probably. I'm just gonna buy it. Oh yeah, like you can't, yeah, you basically have to, so basically like you can't like queue your friend, like you can only like, you have to like random battle, I guess? You have to like queue randomly? Oh, tell me more, tell me more. I guess things do like a lot more damage. Oh, okay. So it does not scale to 2-player before at all. Interesting. Okay, we're in a new place. Looks kind of ominous. Interesting. Oh yeah, that's definitely like a roguelike vibe. That is definitely a roguelike vibe. Okay, giant robots. Interesting. That is actually really interesting. Also, these hit hard. I do hope I get a chance to give it a try. Sounds really fun. So there's a big. So there's a monster den and with skulls on it. Okay. We actually have random battle. We actually have random battles now. The battles in this game are getting a little harder. It's okay. My whole shoujo melody is on it. Nice. Nice. Good finisher. Oh yes, I heard about that too. Like, it's more class-based as opposed to like basically an open system. It's actually like also like really fascinating. Oh, the management actually sucks. Good job. It's a pretty cool car slash rocket ship. Oh, you know, those picnic sets are like tents in Final Fantasy games, so they're basically a full heal. It'd be nice if you could get some like actual AoE soon though. Let's top Allison off. Well, more like reliable AoE. It has some AoE, but it needs like wind up. It has like a lot of wind up. Also, even in this like weird like alternate realm, like the cactuses are still like the cacti is still cute. Like, please. Trying to not have a panic attack. Yes, very, very gay squad. Very, very gay. Malcontent mummy. Who is that? Okay, the first thing I thought is not possible. You can't heal the mummy. I did like nothing. Yeah, I should concentrate on healing. Was that the fucking, like, dial-up noise? Did they really work the dial-up noise into, like, the OST for this game? I'll just roll out. Get juked. Can you juke this one? Yes, we can juke. A few guarantees, a few unavoidable combats. We got one. I definitely need to buy more potions to power this though. How did she survive? Oh my god. Well, we will take it though. Oh, that's actually really strong. That is actually really good. Okay, let's see if we can get to a safe point so we can use our tent. Yep, save point, save point. Very nice. Oh, this looks like kind of a puzzle type deal. Not too hard though. Not too hard at all though. So yeah, we're just gonna save our powder. Okay, another guaranteed combat. Oh yeah, you don't get star power if you miss. Kind of unfortunate. Okay, now we have to focus the money. Unfortunate. And we gotta level up. This is a big area. I think we're getting close to the end. I think. There we go. We're covered by lesbian in them. Okay, that hurt a lot. Oh, it better. Oh god. I think we can, let's see if we can heal it though. Oh my god. No. That was not the best thinking I could like, that did so much damage, holy shit. Alright. We have got no object lesson in respecting the boulder. Approach. Okay, you can just kill the boulder. Oh my god, we didn't get a beam skill. Are we serious? Are you for real with me right now? But we'll take it though. Did the robot just fucking blue screen? Did the robot fucking blue screen? The fourth wheel. Oh my god. Oh, neat. Is it a mimic? It's something like a mimic, I guess. I think I like the spellbook though. Also the swole butch lesbian. Gotta love it. Okay. Oh, okay, that makes sense actually. Yes, trying and failing. found a new town. So I think we're gonna go ahead and save. And then we're gonna take a short break and switch out our game for tonight. So see you soon. everybody doing? Is this too loud? It feels like pretty loud. This actually feels pretty loud. Hi Penta, how are you doing? At least to me it seems like pretty loud. Oh yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. I didn't know there was a 2 of this actually. But yes, we are trying Nightly Bewitched. This is a game I've actually had for a while, but I just started playing it because it has like it has a lesbian bio. Also, Penta, happy Pride. We are doing good. We are doing really good. But first, let me do something silly because I saw this in like. I saw this in a little, in a Discord I checked quickly. So we're gonna add a little, actually, let's change it back to just chatting actually. Yes. But the autism is taking over and we are on a side quest. And the side quest is the picky eater test. So I am going to flex my autism and show you how picky of an eater I am. So let's start with the nose. Needs a different brush, I think. Yes, we love side quests. So we're gonna start with the nose. Yeah, beans are like a no. Like they just don't agree with me, sadly. Even though they can be like made really tasty. Cottage cheese. So like, if you make it like right where like the cottage cheese is like basically not like a big part of the taste, it can be like okay. But other than that, it's like hell no, hell no. Liver is very bitter, like a terrible aftertaste. Wheat bread, it depends. Things made with wheat bread good, but like just for some reason like American bread is like really bad for me. Like, but like French bread, like Italian bread, that's really good. I will eat the shit out of it. But white bread. So I'm gonna actually put that as an eh. Yeah, this is like this. I don't really have like a big list on here. Um, what would be my as? Like, zucchini, like, that's really good when you cook it well. Peas are an eh. Like, they're not unedible, but ugh. Beets are kind of an eh. Celery is honestly an eh. Like, I would not eat it without if I didn't have dip. Avocado, it. I wouldn't bite into an avocado, but like an avocado spread is really nice. I am not a tea person. I'm definitely not a tea person. Yogurt is like really meh. Yogurt is like really meh for me. Like it's okay, but it's not something that I would actively like eat out. Bananas, they have to be like in a shake or something. Like just biting into a banana is not that interesting. Milk, it has to be a part of a recipe. Like I wouldn't like I don't really like drinking like straight milk. Like if it's like if it's like cereal or something like that, then yeah. Ketchup is one of those where like I don't mind ketchup. Like I think ketchup is nice, but there's like so many better options that push it down the list. I'm not a big strawberry girl, honestly. It's again one of those things that needs to be in a shake. But eating strawberries, I don't really like the how those taste. Grapefruit, that has to be juice. That has to be juice. I would not eat a grapefruit. Like, basically, the reds are hell no's. Everything else is like you have to prepare it a certain way. Carrots, yeah, you have to prepare it a certain way, and it's not like I like them, but I don't love them. Tomatoes are like a core part of my diet. Okay, greens, oranges, raisins. Actually, apples would be like, yeah, these are things that have to be like prepared a certain way. Mushrooms, and I know it's kind of a double standard because like obviously like you have to cook eggplant, you have to cook mushrooms, but like those are things I actually like actively enjoy. Pickles are really nice. Pineapple, yes, I like. Olives, yes. Onion, coconut. I like coconut flavor, but I don't think I'd eat a coconut. White chocolate is so good. Tofu is good. I like tofu, but it kind of also has to be prepared a certain way. So let's make that a yellow. Zucchini is nice, not something I'll active grow. I love me some broccoli. I love me some lettuce. Garlic. It's like I like it, but like not too much. But you shouldn't do too much garlic. Brussels sprouts are definitely like I like Brussels sprouts. They're good. Dark chocolate, obviously. Pork, hell yes. We love pork. We love turkey. We love beef. Asparagus. I think cauliflower is a yes. Cabbage is an eh. So I don't know where to score eggs because I kind of only like them scrambled. But I love them scrambled. I love scrambled eggs. I love omelets. But every other kind of egg is like, ugh. I'm gonna tentatively put a green because like if you, because I love scrambled eggs and I love omelets, but I don't like anything else. Cucumbers? That's probably an really only good in salads. Tomatoes, I love tomatoes. Blue cheese is kind of an because there's one of those things like you want in small doses. Canned tuna. I think I like sardines a bit more than raw tuna, but yeah, I'll go ahead and chicken. I love chicken. Coffee is great. Cooked fish is great. Crab is great. Grapes are awesome. We love grapes. Mayo is great. Mustard is great, especially honey mustard. Nutella, I think I have not had that much. I think I'll score the green. Oysters, awesome. We love oysters. Peanut butter, good. Ranch dressing, good. Raw fish. If we're talking about sushi, then hell yes. Like, oh my god, hell yes. Shrimp, oh my god. Oh my god, we love shrimp. Snails are, I really like well prepared snails, but they're really easy to mess up. Sourdough, yes, we love sourdough bread, especially when toasted. Soy sauce, yes, great. Vinegar, I guess that's an So basically, no. Oh my god, I probably should have like minimized it, but whatever. I was covering myself up by mistake. But yeah, there we have it. I'm not that picky. For somebody who's an artist, I'm not that picky of an eater. Like, I'm not that picky of an eater for an artist. I would say I'm also like mildly lactose intolerant, so even though I like cheese, it's like it can sometimes give me indigestion, and cheese product is disgusting. Like cheese, like American cheese product is disgusting. Okay, that was our little side quest. So it is. We're now back to the. So let us actually get back to the game. We're waiting for it to load. It's taking some time. Provolone and mozzarella are great. I love those. Like most actual cheeses I am good with. Most actual legit cheese, yeah. But like American cheese, the cheese product is like so disgusting. Like, it is actual slime. No, like literal plastic. Alright, let us actually get back to the game. Sorry for taking you on my little autistic side quest. Oh wow, should VTube Studio for a bit. So let us take a look. Alright, let's give hard mode a try. Layer of Typhus the Younger. Oh my god. Okay, I guess this is like the tutorial. Oh, is it? Oh yes, it is muted. Sorry about that, sorry about that. Well, this is a very gay positive stream, so she can. I'm so curious how hard this game is. Okay, it's kind of hard. Our little Elfie died immediately. Okay, let me turn it down a little bit. first, guys. We gotta be careful because we don't have a heal yet. We don't have a revive. Why is his name Typhus? Like, that's definitely the name of all time. Okay, I hope our party isn't, like, dead now. Okay, let's go ahead and save. Just in case. Shit, he does a fucking shitload. This is not good. Okay, this game is actually hard. I actually got clapped a little bit. Oh my god. Maybe I need to make it like another level or two. the flame breath really hurts. You can't guard either. Yeah, I think it actually is expecting you to grind a little bit. I was basically expecting more tutorial boss and not actual boss. Also, that heal wasn't like a refreshing heal. Alright, let's look at all these skills. Let's do a few more fights. Yeah, they're like, girl, we gonna be homophobic on this first day of Pride. You're gonna have to actually like your JRPG experience for this one. let's see if we can get Stray another level. Let's see if we can get Stray another level, and then we can try to fight again. Oh, that was really bad. Okay, see you in a bit. Alright, I think one more fight and then we can try this. And then we can try this again. Ah, Mrs. Suck. I have to be careful with Uno's MP because he does not have a way of regenerating. Alright, let us give this a shot. Alright, let's do some self-healing. Shit. Shit. Nice. That was definitely a tough start to the fight. Cute. Cute. classic fantasy female fantasy armor. Oh my god. Yeah, we definitely need to restock after that. I was so not expecting, like, the tutorial to be that hard. It's funny that he's clearly like the counter intel guy, but they don't want to treat him like such. She ain't into you, bro. She's not into you. She doesn't roll that way. Neato. I kind of want to like back up like a Kickstarter someday, like just so I give me a statue in the fucking game or something. I think that would be so cool. What is this? Okay, so I guess... Okay, that's nice, that's nice. I guess I can't just raid people's houses like in other JRPGs. Okay, let's upgrade our weapons. And let's get some life powder. I wonder if it would have been a better value to get. Well, let us get, some stuff for Stray. Because he has, like, no armor at all. It is definitely a kind of an excitation that you grind on this game. At least to an extent. Yeah, this is suddenly like a ton easier. Never mind, that was hard actually. At least we have access to an inn at least. Okay, let's maybe go back, because this is not exactly safe. I was like, don't think you can run actually. Oh, Jesus. Ouch. Yeah, this game is definitely on the hard side. I might get to it more off stream like this, but it's definitely fun and challenging. Definitely threw me for a loop. So with that, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap up for tonight. It is 9:30, and I'm feeling a little hungry. So let us finish up for tonight. Hey everybody, we're about to wrap up the stream for tonight. Thank you all for being here. You're also very much appreciated. scheduling is gonna be like a little like wonky, so we'll let you know in advance as to what's going on. But other than that, that's pretty much it. We'll have a new schedule up tomorrow. So with that, let us find somebody to raid for tonight. Also, I totally forgot to change the thing, but whatever. It's whatever because we did so many different things. And we're just kind of going down the list and seeing who's on. I'm really going to read Spooky Sapphics. From, if I had to guess, I think she's Sapphic and Spooky. She's actually playing Celeste, which is definitely a game I consider playing today, but I think I would have been like stuck on like that last B-side for like the entire stream, so this